interesting matchup. Tennessee Titans 7-4 going into Philadelphia Eagles 10-1. Philly's a 4-point favorite here. We get the AJ Brown returns to Tennessee. That's an interesting development. You can see what he says Tennessee fans hate him. I don't see why. He got traded. It's not like he had any say in the matter. But apparently he's trying to put some chip on the shoulder to make him play better. Whatever gets his mojo going, gets him showing a good game, because I think he's going to need it, because Tennessee is a very good run team, both offensively and defensively. And then even though Philadelphia Eagles are the number 2 offense in the league right now, they rely heavily on the run. So they're going to need, if they can't run the ball, they're going to need a big game from A.J. Brown. Where I see this game coming, it's going to be one of two ways. Either A.J. Brown scores 3 touchdowns quick and Philly gets to kind of cruise the rest of the game, or the Titans defense keeps this game low scoring and they end up edging it out the edge, which I think is, to me, the more likely scenario. And I think the Titans take the win here.
Yeah, Brady. This is my upset of the week. I'm jumping on the wagon of the band here, and we're going to talk about how I think the Tennessee Titans are going to be able to give the Philadelphia Eagles a not so nice afternoon. I think for sure Derrick Henry is going to have a big game, and I like to see this defense try and come down in the box while you're missing Gardner and Quinn both being out in this game. I think that it's going to be a tough physical game here, and I think the Tennessee Titans are going to edge this one out. It's going to be a low scoring game unless the Eagles could just take the top off this can. It very well can, but I just think the matchup's gonna bode well for the Tennessee Titans and that defense. I'm not as confident as I would like to be. If Danico was playing, Simmons was playing, full health, Haskins, they had a rotation at running back. I'd like to see Molden in this game, but he's out. So there's, both sides got some guys that are out, but I think Tennessee's going to win with Derrick Henry and this rushing defense that a defense that is just beast in the first half, and that's where the Eagles flourish in the first half. They score a lot of their points in the first half. And I think that if this is a recipe for disaster, if the Tennessee Titans can shut them down in the first half and not allow them to get going in the gear that they like to get with the run game, then I think the wrench gets thrown in, and maybe they're going to have to adjust on the fly. I think this is the game in which Charlie was saying about how he wants to see the Eagles be tested. I think this is going to be a tall tale sign of a test for the Philadelphia Eagles. Moving forward as a team, as a playoff team, and as a Super Bowl contender. I think this is going to be a good test, and we'll see who comes out victorious. But I think it's going to be Tennessee. I don't know. How about you, Nikki?
You both make
Give it to us, Nick.
you both make valid points. I can't disagree with anything that you guys said for sure. Over the last 3 games, Philadelphia has been letting up 130 yards rushing on the ground. Derrick Henry being the number 2 running back this season, only behind Jacobs, because he's been having incredible game after incredible game. But Jordan Davis should be he had a 21-day practice window, should be suiting up for this one. That'll help tighten up that run game. CJ being gone definitely hurts. Old boy that came in behind him, never even heard of him, came in last week, picked off Aaron Rodgers. Incredible job. Just hope he can keep it up this week. Definitely going to hurt us, though. No doubt about it. I like to see us get hot, but no slouch on Miles Sanders, having a hell of a season himself, almost 1,000 yards himself, right there behind those top guys. And then you got Hurts still. I mean, Hurts has picked it back up in the last few weeks. We talked about a few weeks ago how our game plan, we were winning games, so our game plan kind of shifted, maybe looked like more towards the pass, and then now Jalen Hurts has opened it back up in these last few games, got back to running it on the ground and just putting up extraordinary numbers each week. I'm worried about the defense line for Tennessee causing some havoc for Hurts, because he does have the tendency to fumble the ball, fumbles the ball a lot. But it's not affecting us.
Yeah.
Charlie, what do you think?
Charlie, what do you got, Charlie?
Hey,
What do you got, Charlie?
I think this is the opportunity that I know Nick wants. But this is the opportunity for Jalen Hurts to throw his name into the MVP conversation. This game right here, Jalen Hurts can put his name, to me, he can put his name in the top three if he goes out there and performs well, because I think he's going to have to do it with his arm, as you guys all illustrated with the defense. And this is going to be a very physical game imposed upon the Eagles team. But I think Philly can do it through the air. I like this one, 27-24 Eagles. There's no doubt that the Titans are going to cause problems. But at the end of the game, I've seen Jalen Hurts come through here recently. I think there's been room for me to give him a little bit more kudos with the leadership. I'm not a big fan of Sirianni and his antics on the sideline, but that's got nothing to do with the game. I know the Titans are gonna, they're gonna be steamrolling. They're gonna churn the clock. They play old Patriot style ball, and that's going to be a problem for the Eagles. There's no doubt about it. But at the end of the game, if I need to move the ball, I like Hurts and the weapons that he's got at his disposal over Tannehill and the weapons that he's got through the air at his disposal. So I think this one definitely could go either way. The 5.5-point spread, I definitely would jump on the Titan side of things
For sure.
those points.
For sure.
But I think Philly gets this one. Tough game, though. Tough game.
Yeah, Nick had mentioned with Jordan Davis coming back, but they do a big rotation. So they do a big rotation on the defensive line. But I also think that also kind of plays into Tennessee, where you touch on the coaching and the way they do things. He's going to know to when that defensive tackle, that's the weak link, comes in, and then just say Derrick Henry run right at that guy.
There's not really a weak link on that team though, but they do got to tackle better because I've seen some pretty poor tackling from the Eagles recently, and they gotta get back to that aggressive style that they were playing at the beginning of the season. It's gonna be tough without Chauncey Gardner. He's been awesome in the back end for them.
Artist.
Awesome, just a great signing. Hopefully he can come back for the playoffs. I don't have an updated word. Maybe Nick does on him, but Eagles got to put their big boy pants on.
It doesn't require surgery. They said it just needs to heal. It just needs to heal. It just needs time. He should be back. It's not season ending.
Good news.
Per source.
And I mean, you're right, Eddie, about the adversity. This is a big time test for the Eagles because you're going to get a prepared
Eagles,
team.
by the way. Eagles.
Yeah, I'm going to.
I didn't get that. I got interrupted. That's how I was trying to wrap it up.
Anything else to add for this one?
I think I covered it. I was going about something, but it's all good. I mean, we touched about everything we needed.